Hey everyone, I'm Big John and welcome to another episode of the Diz Ability Show. This week coming to you from Orlando International Airport because unfortunately my bonus week this year at Walt Disney World has come to an end. But I want to talk to you about how to handle leaving such a magical place. First of all, you may leave it physically, but you don't have to leave it mentally. Because your heart and memories will always be there. Memories, that is what Disney is all about. To quote the song, when you're making memories, happy days are always here. So, when you leave Walt Disney World, your memories come with you and you get to share them with all of your friends and family. And that is truly a huge part of the Disney experience, sharing it with all of the folks that you love. And that is what's really important. So anyway, that's my tip. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets into a future episode. And now it's time for this week's Top 5. So we got to do a lot of great stuff this week. So this week, I'm going to tell you about the top 5 things that I got to do this week. Number 5, we spending our first 2 nights at Disney's Pop Century Resort. This was our second time staying at Pop Century. The first time we stayed was in August of 2018 when we were there for the the second month that Toy Story Land had been open, and we got to get there 6:30 in the morning. But anyway, Pop Century, it's a beautiful resort. It's across the street. It's across the lake from my personal favorite resort, the Art of Animation Resort. And I just love walking around both resorts in the huge loop, getting to see them up close and personal. And they are both a Skyliner ride away from Caribbean Beach, Riviera, Epcot, and Hollywood Studios. So that's good. So anyway, number four, we rode Remy's Ratatouille Adventure. Okay, here's a funny story. Our first attempt to get on the ride, we were literally next in line, and then sure enough, the ride just broke down. Not uncommon with a brand new ride at Disney, I'm afraid. But anyway, 45 minutes later, the ride had been fixed and we got on it. And the video is already uploaded on YouTube. If you haven't seen it yet, just scroll down a little bit. All right, number 3, we got to see more entertainment this time around. We got to see some Voices of Liberty, some Dapper Dans, Sergio the Italian Mime. That video is already uploaded. We also got to see the Mariachi Drummers. I just love how we're slowly getting more and more entertainment back. Yeehaw Bob just returned this past Thursday to Port Orleans Riverside, and I heard from a friend who heard from an inside source that Hoop-Dee-Doo Review will be returning at the end of the year, or maybe next year, who knows. All right, and number 2, the number is spend time with my relatives from Chicago. My aunt and uncle and their cousins came down, which kind of makes them my cousins too. And we got to spend some time together. We spent time with them on 2 of our Epcot days, and we got to visit them at Fort Wilderness. And it is so awesome because being with family is another big part of the Disney experience. Spending time with those you don't get to see much often, and just have a lot of fun. And the number 1 thing that I got to do this week, thanks to some very great people, we have reached, and I posted a video earlier this week that has not been uploaded yet. I did it during a shopping tip. I said that we have reached 300 subscribers. We are now over 300 subscribers. We started the week off with 299, and now we're capping it off with 323 subscribers. Can you believe that? And I'm just so glad that with all of your help, this channel keeps on building and building. And now our new goal for the rest of the year is try to reach 400. And if we don't, that'll be our goal for 2022. There's a good chance that 2022 will be the year that we reach 400. Who knows? Who knows? We could be reaching 500 before 2022. I'm an optimist, but my ultimate goal, but the true ultimate goal is to get 1,000 so that we can be able to do live streams for you guys. I know there's a lot of you who want to see me do live streams, and if you don't, grow up. Anyway, so we got a whole lot of stuff coming up. We even have some stuff I filmed in August that haven't been uploaded yet, and I'm gonna do some of those stuff before most of the stuff that we've done this past week in October. So, so before or the next time I come back in April, the next 6 months are gonna be packed with footage, and that includes amazing ride videos, entertainment, more on location tip videos, and of course more editions of our entertainment showcase series, which highlights 50 years of Walt Disney World entertainers from the past and present. So we are looking forward, so I hope you look forward to the next 6 months to see what's gonna happen and what's been happening and what will always happen here at this channel. So anyway, that's this week's show. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions on how to do Disney for people with disabilities, and I'll make sure it gets into a future video episode. And now for this week's shout outs. This week's shout outs are people that I was lucky enough to meet this week. Make sure you check out my new buddy and fellow Mainer, Drew in the Moment. Drew does amazing live streams from the parks each and every week. Can you believe a fellow Mainer, moved down to Florida before I did? What can you do? Anyway, also make sure you check out my friend Julie over at Dream to Stream. I ran into her at Hollywood Studios while she was working, and make sure you go to her Facebook group, Dream to Stream, so you don't miss any of her amazing live streams. Also, make sure you check out my buddy Beth over at Beth's Disney Adventures. I ran into them yesterday at the Magic Kingdom, and I finally gave her Psychic Amy one of these bad boys. And they also do amazing live streams from the parks each and every week. Make sure you check them out. And also for the latest attraction news, make sure you check out my good friends over at Attractions Magazine. And until next time, have a zippity-doo-dah day.